Jani just said the first trick in a game of dunk we're playing on the world's biggest trampoline. Other two competitors, Brin and Gap, have to repeat the trick or they get a ladder. Once you get all the ladders, you're out.
I guess my trick was too easy. Next up is Brin. Little step up, huh?
Now it's Brin's turn to set a new trick. Every trick must finish with a dunk, which means you have to put the ball through the hoop and you must touch the rim.
If he didn't touch the rim, it doesn't count.
Then my turn.
After a failed set, it was Gap's turn to set the trick. The goal is to be as creative as possible in order to eliminate others, and Gap took that literally.
It's not an easy trick. They will both get a ladder.
And boy was Šolar right.
So, Jani got the first ladder?
The first round just ended and we already have 2 ladders.
I think I'm gonna just continue with the leg dunks and get them all the ladders.
I'm gonna do slam dunk, kind of, from the competitions.
Jani is the most technical with best ball handling, so he will surely use this to his advantage.
Jani is on fire today.
Screw you, but good job.
Some of these moves come from acrobatic basketball dunking, which we've trained for years. But you have to take into account, here we're doing it 8 meters high up.
Well, so close, but doesn't count.
He's really good at failing.
Brin is dangerous with the bellies, like belly tricks. Me and Gap would not be happy with him setting the tricks.
Brin comes from a garden trampoline background, so he has a unique skill set in that area.
We should eliminate Brin as soon as possible, because he can do like tricks that we know we're gonna do it.
Do something! Do something!
But luckily for Jani and Gap, he just threw the ball in.
He didn't touch the rim, so it doesn't count.
Yes!
So Gap went with a 360 between the leg dunk, which Jani failed and Brin did with ease. That puts both Jani and Brin on DU and Gap with a clean slate. Next was Jani, that decided to go for a really hard trick, which he luckily for Brin and Gap failed to set.
A bit too much. Up to the next one. I'm smelling belly bounces. He's correct.
Third time's a charm, and Brin managed to set a really hard trick called
Turtle spin.
Jani got really close but couldn't quite get it.
Another ladder.
And Gap, he was a different story.
Meji, how do you do double belly bounces?
On your belly!
Despite being really coordinated, he never ever does belly bounces. And honestly, he wasn't doing so bad.
How much higher?
I mean, you were basically there.
But still, despite some good bounces, it wasn't really looking good for Gap. He couldn't really get much height, especially not with the ball. But just as he was about to give up, happened something we didn't expect. Just kidding.
Was it close? Why didn't you dunk?
Then we kinda messed up the order, so it was again Jani's turn.
I can't fuck around anymore, so I'm gonna go for a special trick. Which one I don't need a ball, because I'm the ball.
Is he gonna dunk his balls?
That counts for 2 ladders, right?
That was not a regular dunk, but I would say it counts.
That was the slowest dunk I've ever seen.
Brin was wise and made the right call.
I think not. I'm gonna pass on this one. I can try. Yeah, I'm a bit worried because like I'm a bit big boned, you know.
If we need to lower the basket and unstack you, then it doesn't count.
Приятно было смешно, да, у нас слайм-шотки это дал прелема. Gab is coming down safe and sound.
You're in a very vulnerable position. No!
As everybody but him knew ahead of time, he didn't fit through, which meant both him and Brin got another ladder. But now, with his turn, he was out to get revenge.
So Gap can now potentially, with a single trick, eliminate both players.
I already smell lunch break. I'm teasing the guys what they want to choose. I have like 3 tricks prepared.
What are the tricks?
So
Gap then told them the 3 options, which basically all include flips and twists, just in different orders. Needless to say, they were not happy about it.
This is next level disrespect. To give your opponents a chance to choose the way they want to die.
So Gap decided to pick the trick on his
I'll
own.
go with front flip 360.
This is technically really difficult trick, and if he pulls it off, it's most likely end of the game. Because he actually came close to nailing it, we allowed him to consult his coach and try again.
Yo, Gab, come here. Come here. Dude, you're doing it all wrong. You gotta pull your legs up, twist in your hips, you know, like you do with, you know? Yeah, that's it. Do that, more energy, more like, be vibrant, dude, be vibrant.
Yeah.
Feel the space.
Yeah!
Explore it, breathe.
Let's do it!
Yeah, boy, you got it!
With his newfound energy, there was really no stopping him, and this was most likely it for the first gate.
You good?
Yeah, very good.
Fuck. Tough. That was fucking shitty, man. What the fuck? Told you to explore the space. Was that exploring? I don't think so, bro.
I explored the trampoline with my face.
Next was Brin, and the boys naturally expected the worst.
Another belly bounce incoming! Incoming belly bounce! Duck and cover.
Luckily, he only went for under the leg dunk, which Yanni did with ease. And Gab somehow messed up.
So Gab did not manage to touch the rim and he got another ladder, so all three are tied with 3 ladders.
Now we have a good chance to eliminate both of us. You're gonna be gentle, right?
It's a game, come on, I can't be too gentle.
Yeah, my boy.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was the last round of the game.
That could quite possibly be the case, because Yanni went for one of the hardest tricks.
Shit!
Did it go in?
Yeah, it went in!
It went in.
Hey, as a judge, I'm not sure I saw that you actually touched the rim.
I don't think that's how this trick works.
What a funny fella. Gab went for his try and actually nailed it better than the original.
Oh my god!
Brin, what's your strategy?
Grab and pray.
Unfortunately, that was not the case for Brin.
Brin, the machine has been turned off. Yeah, I take the ladder. I'm out.
Now it was down to Yanni and Gab, both with only a single chance left. First, it was Gab's set.
What do you have on your mind, Gab?
You'll see.
Secret.
If you're still watching, I'm guessing you enjoyed the video so far. In which case, I recommend you to check out our other videos too, because we post every 2 weeks and we do a bunch more crazy stuff.
And I'm not mad that this one didn't go through. Now the tactic is more like that it goes in rather than to attempt something really heavy.
And we'd really appreciate if you subscribe too.
So it's a backwards dunk.
I'm gonna be so mad if I'm gonna lose on this one.
But Gab of course made it with ease.
Maybe it was too easy. Ball is in Gab's court again.
Instead of playing it safe too, Gab tried to set the hard trick he failed the round before. And actually put it through.
It was the worst dunk ever, but he touched it. It counts.
If Yanni doesn't manage to repeat it after Gab, the first game is over.
Did he touch it?
Judge! I honestly was focused on camera. I wasn't sure if he touched it.
Fuck!
Replay!
But then, upon a close inspection, we came to a final call.
Ref, what's the decision?
I checked the 360 camera and I'm sorry, but Gap won.
Yeah! Screw you guys, you're going home.